So guys, today we are here, which is the March Hare, on the way down Birdall Lane going into Cheadle Hulme. I've been here once, but it was years and years ago. I don't even think it was called the March Hare back then. But yeah, not been here in forever. No idea what's on the menu or anything. Just a random decision to come out for the day. So I'm going to go in here, see what they've got, hopefully do a food review. Yeah, so you've seen the dude. Let's get in there and see the food. So guys, the food has arrived. As you can hear, there's probably, or can you, there's music in the background, so I have to keep talking, otherwise they'll pull it off YouTube. So I have got here a Pepsi Max. I've already tasted it. It's really good. It's a really good taste of that Pepsi Max. Food's come. So this was, I'll just look on my phone here to get it right. This was on the signature skewer, and this is the Moroccan spiced chicken breast. And with that we've got hummus and flatbread, which has got tzatziki, pomegranate, roasted veg and grains with red pepper and garlic dressing. And then we added the chips extra, and the price of that is, nope, struggling to see it, £20.75 plus £4.50 for the chips. And there it is. So normally I think some of this is scattered across the bread, but we asked for it deconstructed, if you like, so we could try everything separately in case I'm not pomegranate in here, so I want to try those separately, and these mixed seeds. Normally that'd be over the item, but having it separate just gives you that extra choice. So I've already salt and peppered the food. The chips are piping hot. Really tasty. Just get a bit of that. Which is the hummus. Hummus is a really good flavour. You can taste the lemon in that as well. I could have got a tiny bit more lemon in that. Tzatziki is really good too. Mixed grains. Got a nice flavour to them. Texture's a bit crazy, but it's grains, so you're going to get that rougher texture to it. And the pomegranate, which I thought might have been seeds spread over it, is actually more like, looks like a tomato paste almost. Flavour-wise, it's not bad though, that. So, this chicken skewer looks hot, but Try and get a piece of that off there for you. It's not working with that fork. It's got some nice flavour to it. So getting a little bit of heat coming through from that chicken. So I just got the very end piece there. And as tasty as it is, the very end piece is a little bit dry. I'm just going to try and break another piece off near the middle. Much better, that's perfect near the middle. I think the piece I'd got, because it was thinner towards the end of the skewer, it was just a little bit burnt. Or do you call it burnt? What's the other word? Char grilled essentially, but maybe a little low because it's a tiny bit at the end and much thinner than the rest of the meat. That's really tasty, really juicy as well. It's a good start. So, switch the camera off, my greasy fingers, and I'm going to get into this. I'll come back for you very shortly. So guys, that was the March Hare. What did we think about that? Well, the first thing that I'd like to mention is the place is lovely inside. It's just had a full revamp and it's finished at the end of July. So everything's shiny and new. The place is lovely inside. Tons of seating inside. Obviously for warmer times, there's loads of seating outside as well. Decent sized bar and everything as well. Menu. So you saw the menu, you've probably already seen it on the sheet, and what I went for. Food times, I'd say it took about 25 minutes to come out, which is slightly longer than usual, but I do not mind waiting for food if it's right. And I found the food was spot on. It was a great setup, that. So the flavours in some of that food, it was very different for me. So it was like a Moroccan chicken. And the flavour of the chicken at first, the first piece I got, as you might have seen there in the video, is a little bit crisp at the end, so it had dried the chicken slightly because it was thinner than the rest of the chicken. You cook into the thickness of the chicken, the rest was the same consistency. As soon as I got to a normal piece, so juicy and flavoursome. So you got an initial flavour, like the Moroccan type flavour, but then following that flavour, you got the heat that gradually crept in. In our case, rather than have like the mixed seed and the pomegranate over the top, we essentially got a deconstructed version so we could try everything separately. So I find if I go straight in and eat all the food in one go, sometimes a little bit difficult to see which bit you like and which flavour it is you like. So being able to try them separately first, you can taste each individual flavour, put your teeth in, each individual flavour, and then add it to the chicken and get an overall flavour. So you can then see, I liked it there, I liked it even better if it worked together, and in this case it did work together. I thought that was really good. That when I first looked at it, I thought, is that going to be that filling? It didn't look a massive portion. However, I was completely stuffed by the time I'd finished it, and I did really enjoy that. What else? The Coke, obviously, you know, I like to complain about the drinks ratio and to the syrup, and I have to say it was right up there. It's up there with joint top with another place at the moment, because that was the perfect drink. It was really good. Price wise, I think it was worth every penny. So I think it came in at £25 with the chips, which were extra. If I had a criticism, it would be, I would have liked, even though I'm full, it's me and being greedy. For me, at £4.50, I would have liked a few more chips. So I feel like I'm getting my money's worth for the £4.50 on the chips. That's just me. You might think different. If you go there, let me know in the comments what you think. Was it just right for you? Am I actually that greedy? I don't know. For me, I reckon there was, I'm guessing now because I didn't count them, I'm going to say about 30 chips in there for your £4.50. It's not going to cost that much to potentially double that up and have a good portion of chips, which is also bulking your meal up as well, for those people like me, fatty greedy people who like a good scran. And it was really nice food. I did enjoy it. Would I go back? I'd definitely go back. I'd go back, plane coming over. I'd go back for the food, and I'd also go back there for the venue. It was just really nice. The staff were spot on. I saw 2 staff while I was there, both were spot on, very approachable, keen to serve you, keen to help. It's just what you want when you go out. That seating area outside is going to be banging in summer, it really is. It's just a lovely place. I haven't had it yet, but I believe they do a brilliant Sunday lunch, and the place gets packed out, and kitchen guys must be earning the money at a weekend, because there's a lot of seats in there. But I have heard that Sunday dinner is a belter and one to go for. So what we're going to give it on points, there's not much that I can take away from it. Venue was sound, staff was sound. I love the food, I really enjoyed that. If I took points off for anything, it'd only be for those chips. There's two things that I could deduct points for in my head from that experience. One would have been the chips, one would have been the wait time, because it ran over by about 10 minutes on the average. But because the food was good quality, I'd rather somebody take an extra 10 minutes and that food come out spot on than have it on time and it not be right, you know, or what I'm gauging as on time at 20 minutes. You know, and that food was spot on. It's perfectly cooked to keep the juices in the chicken like that, perfectly cooked. So I'm disregarding that. I'm going to knock half a point off purely for the chip portion, which I believe there should be a bit more in that chip portion. But still a really good score of a 9.5, and I'd definitely give it a go. Another member that came with us, they had the burger, and they absolutely loved the burger as well. So it's not just one meal that's to a decent standard. You know, other people having meals to a decent standard as well. But more important, that Coke ratio, spot on. Until the next one, cheery bye. I'm not going to do the gun today, because I'm going to say a big shout out to all you people out there that keep liking, sharing, subscribing in and commenting on my videos. If you know somewhere else where I need to review, let me know in the comments. It doesn't matter what video it's on, I'll find it, I'll go to it. I do check all the comments religiously. See you on the next one. I'm going to do the gun.